In that first meeting, we had a discussion about agriculture. And he had very practical, very novel ideas about how to improve agriculture. And it's around the technology.
A man ahead of his time.
Edward Philip George Seaga, for me, is an icon.
Putting Jamaica back on track in the 1980s would have been the most pleasing.
I think the landmark development in terms of managing the built environment, the development of the built environment, would be the role he played in the UDC, which then laid the platform and the plans for much of the urban development of Jamaica. Quite a bit of effort was placed in the development of the Kingston waterfront.
At that time, we had a lot of finger piers going off into the ocean, and no one conceived that we could have the Central Business District here. The Bank of Jamaica was relocated, and then very shortly, the various buildings and blocks took shape until we had what we have now.
All his life, that man has demonstrated that he believes in the building of a nation. That's his passion.
In this triennium period, one of the most significant decisions taken is the recommendation to approve an expenditure of $2 million over the remaining period of this triennium to build up the university presence in the non-campus territories.
From the time he started the Heart Trust, which spoke to an alternative or parallel, developmental path for our youths, it began to speak to the understanding that education and training in its broadest context were needed for the forward march of this country.
He established most of the cultural institutions in this country. I remember very much the fact that he conceptualized the Edna Manley Center. At that time, it was not called the Edna Manley, but the Cultural Training Center. And he also conceptualized the CPTC, where he felt that it was important to capture the culture of the people and to document those things. And he also felt that it was important to harness all that culture in the performing arts, the fine arts, all the other art forms, and to train the talent that is so rich and that's so diverse among our people.
I had a first-hand experience of Jamaican folk music and the religious music as well, revival and coming and things like that. And of course, that to me was the heart and soul of the old Jamaican folk culture. So I extended that in the late 50s, about 10 years later, to being a producer of Jamaican music. And I was doing so just at the time when the original Jamaican music was emerging. After that, we had the success of the Jamaican music abroad with Millie Small. That was pride. Then Carl Crawford went and won Miss World. So I started on a high, with the people feeling proud of this little country.
Somebody had to start the process, and he was the one that had the vision to start the process that many people that came after had to build on that foundation.
What Mr. Seaga did was to recognize the way of life of the ordinary Jamaican and what made the ordinary Jamaican feel inspired.
It is not in dispute that Edward Seaga has been the principal engineer and developer of independent Jamaica. His programs and vision for Jamaica are written in the extensive range of projects and institutions which spans the entire field of national development.